is well on the beach. The sun is shining. People are playing in the sea. Suddenly, out beyond the surf, we see little Bobby struggling, waving for help, desperately trying to catch anyone's attention. Mr. Contest Chair, fellow Toastmasters, most welcome guests. In slow motion, David Hasselhoff begins running across the beach. He dives into the water and swims strongly out to sea, managing to grab Bobby's hand as he's going under for the third time. Back on shore, Pamela Anderson is waiting to give life-saving CPR to Bobby. She presses her lips against Bobby's lips. Bobby splutters. He's happy. He's saved. He's in love. Cue the music, roll the credits, another success story for Baywatch. Real lifeguards, through their training, know that the reality of drowning is much less dramatic. There's no struggling, there's no hand up in the air. It's been used to try and stay afloat. There's no shouting. The air is being used to try and survive. It's a very quiet situation, and then there is silence. Screaming and shouting, ripping your clothes off, seeing imaginary monsters everywhere, and then off in the white van in a straitjacket. These are the stereotypes that we see of mental illness in the popular media. Don't need that. Once again, the reality in the vast majority of cases is very different. Mental illness doesn't look like that. In the same way that drowning doesn't look like drowning, being mentally ill does not look like being mentally ill. World Health Organization figures show that 25% of Europeans have some mental disorder every year. Additionally, 3 out of 4 people who suffer from depression don't get adequate treatment because of the stigma associated with mental illness. This means that maybe, according to the statistics, 25% of the people that you know may be suffering from depression. Where are we going with this? I'm talking about me, I'm talking about you, I'm talking about the people that you know who are not here now. Depression is not something that we can catch. It's not infectious, it's not contagious. You don't catch a depression in the same way that you catch a cold or a flu, but what you can do is help people fight against it. Each one of us can be a lifeguard. I know, I was there. A tsunami of debt, divorce, and death in the matter of few months almost completely drowned me. I discovered that through being in contact with friends face-to-face or online, going for a walk, going to the cinema, sharing a positive experience, spending some positive energy could make a world of difference. Getting in contact with someone who has gone a little bit quiet recently can have a huge positive effect. The one little act that you make of getting in contact can have a huge positive effect on a person who's in a dark, lonely place. Get in contact. Seriously, What have you got to lose? Well, according to our statistics, there's a 25% chance that you will get in contact with someone who is depressed. And so your positive action will make that person feel happier. Okay, on the other hand, there's a 75% chance that you're going to be in contact with someone who's not depressed. But you know what? You're going to make them feel happy too. It really is a win-win situation. A therapist's secret weapon when they don't know what to do is to just be there. Just be there. Have a think about a friend, a colleague, an acquaintance who's gone a little bit quiet recently. Pick up the phone, give them a call, invite yourself over for coffee. Because one of the things is that if you say to someone who's feeling depressed, get in contact whenever you want, do you know what? They're not going to. It's much better to stay and suffer in a quiet place and not to bother other people with your problems. So get in contact, call that person, send an SMS, even write a message on social media. That one little action can make a world of difference. Just be there.